Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to get into your reading. What do you need to know before 2022? I'm going to just jump right into it. When I was closing my eyes and meditating on your energy, I saw a few different things. Um, very, it's not difficult to talk about. I'm just struggling with my emotions to try to be very clear in what I'm going to tell you here, Leo, because it's very powerful. A lion. A lion. Of course, right? How cliche. But just follow me for a quick second. I was seeing a lion on top of a mountain, and I was asking Spirit, please give me messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know before 2022? And I heard clearly, there's purpose in your power, and there's power in your purpose. And I was trying to decipher, okay, what does this mean specifically? And then it hit me. And this is where we start the reading. Leo. Sorry. You guys know I'm emotional, okay? And here comes the Denzel Washington speech. You're on the top of this mountain alone. You are the lion. You are the leader of the pack. But with the leader of the pack, it comes a lot of responsibility. But you also bear the weight that most people don't have to bear. It's a blessing, but it's also a curse. But we look at the blessing of it, right? We look at the blessing of it. There's purpose in your power. The energy, the fire, the burning drive, the desire, everything that truly encompasses you, Leo, is for a reason. Is for a reason, and not everybody can withstand your power. Not everybody can withstand your light. Not everybody can withstand your vision. But I say this to you, and I'm trying not to get emotional, so just bear with me. I say this to you, Leo, because please, 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 when we enter into 2022, that is the time for you to utilize all of this power that has either laid dormant within you, or you've been trying to alchemize, or you've been trying to put forward in motion. 2022 is the year for you to go. And you're going to have to go it alone, but that's what leaders do. Sometimes leaders have to go into the face of the fire and face fire alone to come out on the other side, right? And sometimes it's very painful. Now, I'm not telling you 2022 is going to be a painful year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But what I am saying, throughout the year of 2021, there's been a lot of challenges, a lot of burdens, a lot of weight you've had to bear personally as the leader of the pack. Whether that is in love, finances, family, external factors, internal factors, there's been a lot of burdens placed upon your shoulders. But you have the shoulders, and you've been gifted the shoulders to bear them. And there's a lot of power within you, Leo. Now, of course, I'm not saying nothing that you don't know. But 2022 is a time for you to set those visions, those dreams, those goals, those passions, those desires, everything that you want to go out there, smash, conquer, devour as the leader of the pack. 2022 is the year that Spirit is asking you, I'm begging you, pleading with you. Go. Do it. Do it. Please do it. Again, with your power comes a lot of responsibility. The strength that you hold within you, that you know you hold as a badass Leo. It's not the year of 2022 to just sit on that or just wait or put things off to the side. 2022 is a year of action. 2022 is the year of devouring. 2022 is the year of conquering. 2022 is the year of going after what it is that you want unapologetically. And I don't care how restless you may feel within that year because you're going towards what you want. You're achieving what it is that you're wanting. You see your vision and your purpose, and you were not given this vision for no reason. For no reason. And I feel like I'm getting preachy, but this is just completely channel message here. Completely channel message here. You weren't given this vision for no reason. So I ask you, Leo, I ask you, what is your vision? What does your 2022 vision hold? What does your 2022 vision say? What does it show? What does it feel like? What is that experience? What does it look like in its full entirety? What is it? And I will tell you, 2022, certain things you will feel alone. In certain things you will feel isolated. But guess what? Doing it alone only builds more character. And what it does is breed. It's a breeding ground for strength, endurance, and stamina. So what do you do in 2022 with all of this power that you have cultivated over the year of 2021? Right? After being dealt a hand of cards in certain situations that weren't the most ideal, weren't really savory. What do you do with this vision? And I ask you, Leo, in the year of 2022, don't allow anyone, just like I had to tell Scorpio, not Scorpio, Capricorn, just like I got to tell you. Don't allow anyone to silence your voice. If you got to be loud, if you got to be bold, if you got to be brass, if you got to just be in your face, up front, up center, don't let no one fucking diminish your light in 2022. And I mean that. Whoever you believe in, whether it's spirit, whether it's God, whether it's Allah, whether it's Buddha, I don't care. Even if it's a tree. Believe in something. Because there's going to need to be a sense of strength that you're going to have to pull on in the year of 2022 when you feel restless. There's going to have to be a sense of strength that you can energize from and recharge from when you start to feel alone and isolated. And all of this, even in this energy, is taking you to where you want to be in 2022. So Leo, I'm going to ask you the last time in this video. I'm not going to bring it back up again. I haven't even pulled a single fucking card. This is absolutely channeled for you. In the year of 2022, what is your vision? And will you be the one to go out there and kick ass, take names, and accomplish it? So, Leo. I just heard life is not fair. Life is not fair. And life is not fair. But can I give you a little secret, Leo? For divine's chosen few. For divine selected few that have a larger purpose than themselves. That has a vision much larger than themselves. No, life won't be fair. But to be able to achieve that purpose, walk in that purpose, walk in your mission, walk in your path, to be able to walk down the path that has already been preordained for you, to be of higher service than yourself, no, it won't be fair. Because if it was fair, and if it was fair to everybody, wouldn't you think everybody be walking in their purpose, walking in their vision, walking in the path and the destiny that was called and bestowed upon them? Don't you think everybody would be doing that if it was fair, right? If you had the same opportunity as this person, if you had the same resource as this person, if you had the same external factors as this person, don't you think everybody would be doing it? No. 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 That's not how life works, right? Fortunately, but unfortunately, life is not fair. But I will tell you this, Leo. Even though it may not be fair, And it may seem like other people may be able to get to where they want to go easier or have an easier life, or it seems like they can walk in their path and purpose in an easier manner than you. Are they truly walking in their path and purpose? Is their life truly easier? It may look like it externally. But subsequently, what's really happening here, the reason why life is unfair for you and why it may have felt unfair at times or felt unfair at moments is because those moments where life didn't deal you a good hand, where life didn't give you a good set of cards, those moments were only to cultivate your vision, your purpose, and your walk of path even stronger and even sharper, so that way you have the skill sets and the tools and the resources to be able to sustain that purpose and that vision and to be able to walk correctly down that purpose and vision versus other people that have life dealt to them with a fair hand, or they may feel like their life is easier, but it's less fulfilling. And in this circumstance, Leo, Spirit is setting up the pathway for you and has been setting up the pathway for you to have a very fulfilling life in your purpose, in your highest calling, and in your truest meaning of the sense. And in 2022, you're off to the races. You are. Boundaries. One more for my Leos. I feel like I'm just giving a sermon. And I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean to be Denzel Washington. But it's just when you feel the energy so strong, I can't help but emphasize what I'm trying to convey to you, Leo. I just can't help but emphasize it. Boundaries and intensification. 2022 is going to be a very intense year for you. Not in a bad way. Not necessarily in a bad way. I do feel like you will feel in moments in 2022 where you do feel isolated and alone, and that's because you're the leader of the pack. And you're the one that's being called to elevate the conscious collective, but also not only that, but to go towards your vision and purpose. And a lot of times, more than that, you got to go it alone. So those moments of solitude and isolation where you need to restrict yourself from others, where you need to restrict yourself from certain circumstances, where you need to restrict yourself, or you may feel like life is restricting you in certain circumstances, situations. Again, it's only to hone your vision, your purpose, and your focus, so that way you are solely tunnel vision on what it is that you are trying to obtain and achieve in this lifetime. That's all. That's all. But as a Leo, as you know, either you pay on the front end or you pay on the back end. You don't get out of this life alive without either one of the two. You're going to pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end. On the front end of this, you move towards your vision, you cultivate it, you bring it to fruition, and you succeed, and you kill it, and you live in your purpose, and you have a fulfilling life. Well, you can definitely do that. But guess what's on that back end? A lot of isolation, lonely nights, needing to put your head down and put your nose to the brimstone and grind it out and push it out and really try to work and focus on honing this vision and bringing to reality what it is that you want to create. You are going to have to pay that price on the back end. But guess what? As a Leo, the lion, you got to do it. You know, you don't have to. I'll tell you what happens if you don't. But the reason why I'm saying you have to do it because you have the courage, the bravery, the strength, the endurance, and the stamina to do so. And to not walk in this life using those given gifts that you have been fortunately blessed with would be a disservice to you and be a disservice to your vision. Now, if you want to flip this around, because we absolutely can, say you decide, you know what, I don't want to. Sure. You can live a very ordinary, mundane life. Be comfortable, be happy. Sure, all of that is fine. We like to be comfortable, right? And Leos, you guys like to be comfortable. You like your comfortability, right? But on the back end, this is how you'll pay. You don't get it done now and in this lifetime, you're going to keep coming back in every lifetime repeating it until you get it done. Dealing with the same struggles, the same difficulties, until you're able to break out of that shell. On the bottom of this deck, we had death. Until you're able to transform into that brave, bold, courageous, unstoppable lion that you're truly meant to be, and walk in your path, your purpose, and your mission. And if you, again, like I said, if you don't do it in this lifetime, that's okay. You'll keep repeating it. And like I had to tell another sign, I don't remember who it was, a hard head makes a soft ass. So I would advise to you, while you're here, while you're capable, get it done in this lifetime, Leo. So, 15 minutes in and I'm just now pulling cards. I'm going to wrap up because I feel myself getting more preacher and preacher by the minute, and I don't want to. I know you guys don't mind it, but baby steps. Interesting. So with baby steps, everything is baby powder fresh right now. It's new, it's exciting, and of course you're not quite sure how it's going to work out. You're not supposed to. It would ruin the surprise. But go ahead, take that first step. All great quests have got to begin somewhere. And it's confirmation of what I've just been saying, 2022. Go ahead, take those steps. Start moving towards your vision and your purpose. You got to start somewhere. And the thing about it is you won't have it all figured out. You won't know how to go towards it. Some of you may not even know what your vision and purpose is. And I think that was what your last reading was about. So this is kind of like what's to come, like the extended of that last reading I did. That's what this feels like. Right? So you may not have it figured out, but you got to take the steps somehow. And sometimes, at least in taking those steps to try and figure it out, you end up running into it. You end up bumping into it. You end up having that idea. You end up realizing what it is. But you got to start somewhere, Leo. So, pull one more card for you here for my Leos. New beginnings. And all it is confirmation of what I've been saying. We got new beginnings. And the Ten of Gabriel, which is the Ten of Wands. Starting a new life. Finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. How insane is this? This is a deja vu. I literally just talked about this. So with that forgiving and compassionate review of the past, this is looking at 2021. Everything you had to endure, everything you had to go through was all character building, strength building. It was like your fitness test, right? For 2022, you're starting a new life. You're shedding this old skin of 2021 and coming into 2022 with a whole new sense of purpose, a whole new sense of vision, a whole new sense of determination and drive, a whole new sense of motivation to accomplish, to defeat, to kill it out there. Going towards what it is that you're being called and pulled towards, and finding your purpose. Again, you got to take those baby steps, even if you may not know exactly what the purpose is, but you got to walk. Ten of Wands, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. And I'm not really, unless that relates to you personally, I'm not really getting in the sense of trying to please others and working too many hours. But it's on the card, of course. But, again, like I said, in 2022, you will have those moments, those pocketed, isolated moments of isolation that are meant to have you have radar vision, solar, like straight tunnel vision towards what it is you're trying to cultivate, what it is you're trying to bring into fruition, what it is that you need to do, so that way you can be so focused on that. You're going to have moments in 2022. And in those moments where you feel isolated or you feel a bit of a burden, that's why I said you need to have a source of belief, whether it's in spirit, whether it's in God, whether it's in Buddha, that you can call on to utilize their strength, because you are going to need it, just like you've needed it in 2021. You will need it in 2022. But all this is doing is bringing you to your new sense of purpose, your new sense of life, and what it is that you are being called to fulfill in this lifetime, Leo. You know you have a higher calling. You know you have a higher sense of purpose than most. And with that blessing comes that curse of having to endure the load of that, the weight of that, the weight of the world, the weight of this higher calling, the weight of this preordained destiny. But there's no better person that would be able to deal with this than you, Leo. I love you. You know I love you. I love you to pieces. Please, 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 if I can say anything, be well. Take care of yourself. Get a lot of rest. You're going to need it in 2022 because you are going to kick ass and claim and conquer your purpose, your mission, and your destiny in 2022. I love you.